Have you ever noticed something strange? The kindest person in the room is usually the one crying alone at night. The most understanding friend is the one who feels misunderstood. And the one who says, "It's okay, I'm fine," is almost never fine. Why does that happen? Why do good people, the ones who help, forgive, adjust, and care, seem to get broken so easily? Let's talk about it. First, good people feel deeply. Not just normal feel deeply. I'm talking about I replay that one small comment from 3 days ago at 2 a.m. deeply. When someone says something slightly harsh, most people brush it off like dust on their shirt. A good person, they analyze it like it's a final exam question. Did I hurt them? Was I rude? Should I have said that differently? They don't just hear words, they absorb them. And when you absorb everything, you eventually feel heavy. Second, good people assume others think like they do. This is a big one. They would never intentionally hurt someone, so they believe others won't either. They wouldn't ignore a message on purpose. They wouldn't lie casually. They wouldn't disappear when things get tough. So when someone does those things to them, it shocks them. Not because they're weak, but because they didn't expect it. Imagine lending your favorite book to someone because you trust them, and they return it torn. You're not upset about the paper. You're upset because you never imagined they would treat it carelessly. That's how good people feel in relationships. They give people their favorite book, their trust, and expect it to be handled gently. Third, good people overgive. They don't just give effort, they give extra effort. They'll text first, they'll apologize first, they'll fix what they didn't even break. It's almost funny. If a glass falls off the table because someone else pushed it, the good person is the one saying, "I'm so sorry," while picking up the pieces. They carry emotional responsibility for things that were never theirs. And slowly, that drains them. Because giving feels beautiful until you realize it's one-sided. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Good people don't set boundaries early, not because they don't have limits, but because they don't want to hurt anyone. They'll tolerate small disrespect, then medium disrespect, then how did we even get here level disrespect. And by the time they finally speak up, they're already exhausted. It's like ignoring a small leak in your room because you don't want to disturb anyone, and then one day the entire ceiling collapses. That's not weakness. That's delayed self-protection. Another reason? Good people see potential. Oh, this one is dangerous. They don't fall in love with who someone is. They fall in love with who someone could be. He's not like this normally. She's just going through a tough phase. They'll change. They invest in future versions of people. And when that future never comes, it hurts more than reality. Because now they're grieving something that never even existed. And let's be honest, good people are terrible at leaving. They'll stay in conversations that drain them, stay in friendships that disrespect them, stay in relationships that confuse them. Not because they enjoy pain, but because they always think, maybe I just need to try harder.
They don't quit on people easily, but sometimes they don't realize that some people already quit on them a long time ago. Here's the irony, though. Good people aren't actually fragile. They just don't pretend not to care. There's a big difference. Some people protect themselves by becoming cold. Good people protect others by staying warm. And warmth attracts everyone, including those who just want to take. Think about it like this. If you place a soft pillow in a room full of sharp objects, it's not the pillow's fault if it gets punctured. It was never designed to fight knives. But here's the beautiful truth. Good people might break easily, but they also heal deeply. Because they reflect, they grow, they learn. They don't become cruel after being hurt. They become wiser. They start noticing red flags earlier. They start saying no without a 3-paragraph explanation. They start choosing peace over proving a point. And slowly, something changes. They're still kind, but now they're kind with boundaries. Still caring, but not self-sacrificing. Still loving, but not blind. And that version is powerful. Because the world doesn't need less good people. It needs good people who know their worth. So if you feel like you break easily, maybe it's not because you're weak. Maybe it's because you care in a world where many people don't. Maybe it's because your heart is soft, and soft things feel impact more. But softness is not a flaw, it's a strength that just needs protection. And the moment you realize that protecting your peace doesn't make you selfish, it makes you healthy, that's the moment you stop breaking so easily. You don't stop being good, you just stop letting people misuse your goodness. And trust me, that's when life starts feeling lighter.